There's no trend that I keep on seeing all over the financial world, especially in YouTube, is people getting caught stupid or dumb or getting berated just because they're not good with finances, right? Just because you feel like you're not handling your finances correctly, you shouldn't get berated. You're already doing it to yourself. You're already waking up every day stressed out, thinking about the past mistakes you made, and you're already calling yourself dumb. You already know that all the mistakes you made in the past is the reason why you are where you are today. And it's really stressful. It's extremely stressful for most people. But to me, it's unfortunate when you go on social media and all you're hearing is people berating other people about how bad their finances are, and then people find that amusing. Well, I'm here to tell you this. If you're bad with your finances, and right now you're in debt, and you're broke, and you're struggling, and you're stressed out, you're not stupid, okay? You're not dumb. You just don't know what you need to do to get yourself out of the current situation. And understand this is just a temporary situation. The fact that you're going online and you're trying to learn everything as much as you can about finance is letting me know, and most importantly, letting you know that you're trying to do something better, right? You're trying to do something better with your finances to get yourself out of that hole. Because no one likes feeling like they're drowning in debt. No one likes that feeling at all, And for some people, it's just a situation that we're in because they didn't know. They lack the financial education, and now they put themselves in a situation that if they feel like they can't get themselves out of. But you can get yourself out of any situation, okay? All you need is just a little bit of motivation and some positivity and being kind with yourself to get out of it. All right? I understand sometimes you might need some tough love. I get that. You might need some tough love to get yourself, off the ground, especially when you're hitting rock bottom, in order for you to make these changes. But if you are just not good at something, don't call yourself stupid, don't call yourself dumb, and don't berate yourself, because you're just making the situation worse. Because if you keep on calling yourself all these names, you keep on saying how negative you are, how dumb you are, whatever, then you feel like you don't deserve to be debt free. You feel like you're being punished for your lack of understanding finances, and that's okay, right? You oddly enough feel like that is okay to be getting, money stress and everything because you deserve it, right? You put yourself in this financial hole. And who do you think you are that you could just automatically just fix it and now all of a sudden be debt free, right? Like, who do you think you are? And especially, what makes you think that you trying to become debt free, you're gonna make additional mistakes, and now you can slide right back down, now you're gonna become even a bigger loser, so you just stay in your corner and you do nothing. But I'm here to tell you guys, if you have a massive amount of debt or you're trying to build wealth, just start chipping away at it little by little. Okay? Get the small wins. Put a few bucks in paying your credit card debt. Little by little. Anytime you get extra money, put it to the credit card debt, save, build an emergency fund, and just keep on going during that process. Just keep on. The key is to just don't stop. You see, when it comes to building wealth, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And it's not only a money issue, it's a psychological issue. You have to have the mental fortitude to be able to push through to the hurdles that you're about to go through, right? You have everything from all types of direction pulling at you, right? You have the Instagram trying to get your attention by giving you ads. Your TV trying to get you ads. You look around, things that people are wearing. Now Instagram, with people posting their vacations, everything is trying to grab your money and grab your attention. And you just need to build that mental strength to avoid all that, right? That thing is extremely powerful, and it's unfair for you to get called stupid or dumb because you fell into the quote-unquote trap of something that's extremely powerful to grab your attention, which is consumerism, or all the ads. It's extremely good at what it does to get your attention, right? Look now, every time you go right now to check out in any website, the number one thing you're going to see is these buy now, pay later options that's there that says with 4 easy payments and no interest, you can buy this. To anyone that sees that, they know instantly that is a good deal, right? On paper, it's a good deal. Why waste my money now, right? When I could just pay for easy payments, and there's no interest. That's smart. But the problem is, what do you do with that money you have saved, right? Now you end up buying more stuff. So now you're buying things that you never intended to buy. And that's the whole point of the buy now, pay later. It's really good. It is really good at what they do, right? Recently, I seen a firm had a 22% shares, the price of shares went up because the revenue is ridiculously sky high. And from the prior year, the revenue, they made 46% more on revenue from the prior year to now, which means that's what everyone is using. And it works. It's a tactic that works that all these retailers now are starting to use because they know that people are falling for that trap because they're buying more thinking that, making these bi-weekly payments is a better option when it's not. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it, right? But to act like what these companies are doing is like, oh, you must be dumb if you're falling for it. That's not the case. That is their number one job, is to get you to go buy their stuff. The number one job. They put all the money, all the resources to grab your attention, right? So it's extremely powerful, and it takes someone with a lot of practice and discipline to get out of that cycle, okay? And some people, of course, they're oblivious. They don't understand when it comes to finances, right? They just start spending and spending, and to them, that's like a soothing mechanism. It's to just spend and spend. And when people ask them, why did you do that? They have no answer for you. It doesn't mean you're dumb. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you're deserving to be called stupid and dumb. It just means that you just have not built the mental strength to get yourself out of that cycle. But I got news for you. We all can. Every millionaire, every billionaire been through the same process. They had done dumb financial mistakes, right? And some people who are millionaires and billionaires, they do it with even bigger dollar amounts than you're doing now. Okay, a lot of millionaires and billionaires been in debt. Some of them are still currently in debt, right? You're not dumb for doing what you're doing because everyone is doing it. But this takes someone with the practice and the commitment and the focus to get out of it, right? So I challenge you all, man, to just be a lot more kinder to yourself when it comes to finances. Just be kinder with yourself when it comes to finances. The whole berating and calling people stupid and dumb, and it's not necessary, right? It's not necessary. I don't find that tactic effective whatsoever, right? I never found someone being told they're extremely fat made them lose weight, right? That never is the case. It's usually someone to sit down and talk to them and say, this is what's going to happen to you if you continue down that path, all right? Here's your reports. Here's your blood work. This is what it's showing. If you continue doing what you're doing, and it's like, oh crap, right? You have to have that oh crap moment, like in order for you to make those changes. And some people just haven't had that moment yet, right? They just haven't. They've been skating by, living paycheck to paycheck, and it's been working. But you're gonna get to a moment where something's gonna happen in your life where you're gonna change, and you're gonna recognize, wait a minute. My job is not always guaranteed. My paycheck to paycheck is not always guaranteed, right? I'm not always guaranteed to get my direct deposit in that same day. A lot of people who use the what do you call it? The Yoda account. Their accounts got frozen up, right? I heard recently it was Capital One. A lot of their customers that had checking accounts with them didn't receive their deposits, right? They didn't receive their deposits during the right time. It was held for the whole entire weekend. You see, nothing is ever guaranteed, but that's okay, right? That is okay. This whole point of this video is for you to recognize, just be kind to yourself, man. Finances is really difficult. It's really personal. That's why it's called personal finance. Everyone's path and everyone's journey is different. Yours is different. And if right now you're struggling, you have one of the best advantages because you know what it took to get there and you know what it'll take to get out, right? And once you get out, you're never going to go back in.